right, so this is your behind the scenes, my commentary for Midnight Part 2, our live action Deadrop series. This is the second episode. We have 9 planned in total, possibly a 10th. I don't want to get into that. But this is my reactions and some of my thoughts behind what we're doing. This picks up right where the first one left off. If you haven't seen the first one, go watch the first one, okay? So this picks up directly after it. By the way, the car is a 1970 El Camino, if you didn't know. So, here we go. Burnout shot there. This is my favorite shot, probably in the whole thing. The car coming in like a bat out of hell. I'll rewatch some of this a few times. But you see my visor lit up, the visor cortex back there. Could you see it? You can see it like, I know it looks blurry in motion, but you can see the visor cortex lit up there. And how we filmed this was a scary section. So there's a car with the camera attached to it facing backwards, right? And then there's this car, like, and we're driving quickly. This was scary. Let me just say that. The cars got very, very close together. And there was a couple times where I thought the cars were going to hit, but we didn't. Glory shot of the El Camino. I really like this shot, again, because the cool lighting, the purple and that's like purple, blue, red. Just the lighting of the shot of me driving within the car looks really cool. There's the interior of the El Camino. And you hear gunfire. So, yeah, I mean, look at the muzzle flash here on the gun. Smoke, like, that's not effects. That's actually me firing. And then, you know, more gunfire here. I'm crouched behind. I'm using the El Camino as cover. And then again, this next shot, I'm really proud of. That we planned this and executed it. Shooting at night is very difficult, by the way. In low light scenarios, I don't recommend it. It's really, really, really hard. But it can work out really cool. So here's this shot where I start here. It's like I start behind the tire and I'm moving, but watch the mirror in the front right here. I come into the mirror at the back of the car, and like planning at that shot and then actually being able to execute it was super satisfying. Then I move back up, and the way I move and the way the camera moves here worked out really well. And again, that's not VFX. Let me try to I'm trying to capture the muzzle flash. Can you see it? I'm trying to stop it right there. Again, small behind the scenes thing. My dad passed away recently. He's in this. Metaphorically. These are his shoes. So this one, he wasn't actually in this, but these are his shoes. He, you know, he made a cameo, metaphorically, I guess. He got murdered in cold blood, which he would have appreciated. That does look like the Deadrop reload animation, doesn't it? The AR, like how I flip it out. I didn't even think about that. This, so this shot right here, hold on. Right there, hold on. Hold on to that one. Keep that image in your mind. Not that yet. God. I'm trying to get the exact moment. Ah! Okay. There-ish, right? Now let me pull up the Midnight Society variant guide. The founder profile? Yeah. Where is it? I gotta find it. There's a shot that it's like, this is basically that shot, but in a different setting. That, like, obviously I'm not in the tower, so to speak. Especially, I'm not in the tower yet in the short either. This is like the beginning of me fighting my way there. But this is basically an homage, like a 1-to-1. And here it's a sniper rifle. Here it's a shotgun. But that's exactly what. And I'm not looking up, you know, I'm kind of looking down in this one. But that's what this is. And then down barrel shot came out cool. But here is where. So again, I said earlier in the stream, this execution shot was again a very scary. Again, it's a real shotgun, and I'm executing this guy, and I'm firing this gun at the ground with the legs sticking out. No, we're not shooting actual. Like, these are blank shotgun shells. Okay, spoilers, like movie magic. But it was still super scary because, you know, accidents happen. You just, you know. There was a moment where I couldn't see anything. I got the mask on. I can't see jack diddly squat, man. It's dark. I got the mask on. He's on the ground, and we're syncing, me shooting and him, like, you know, reacting. And there was a moment where after I shot, I couldn't see anything, and he didn't say a word. He's just sitting there like dead silent. And I'm like, dude, are you alive? Like, it was a terrifying moment. We did everything safely. Like, I don't want to get into the logistics really of how we made sure it was safe, but still, it was terrifying. A bunch of people have been shot. Like, accidents happen. And I wasn't actually shooting at him, like, to be clear. Like, we were safe. But, yeah, it was scary still. Of course, if you didn't notice, the flip phone, two-time reference. Got the car in the background, shotgun on my shoulder.
Lima 1 Juliet, do you read me? We move at midnight.
I'm super happy with the way this shot worked out too, like the fade to black being like an into my visor helmet thing. And then the big plot development of this one is the introduction of this new character, which you will see more of. What's he doing? Who is he? Obviously, biker character. Got a motorcycle. We've seen motorcycle characters in Deadrop art before. I actually filmed this shot. Like, I did the camera work on this one. I don't normally do a lot of the, like, I'm not the one who holds the camera in most shots because I'm acting in a lot of the shots. I'm the one who scripts everything, and I, like, storyboard it. So, like, I'm, like, you know, in that regard, and then I have a partner who I run it by, and he gives me his feedback, and he comes up with some ideas too, and we go back and forth. But this shot, I actually filmed. I was the one that filmed this shot, which was a first for me in this series, and it came out really good, so I'm happy the way it, like, pans up and you get the reveal of who this character is. And then Midnight Part 3. That's where we're going. So I'll do one of these videos after every single episode, you know, giving you guys the behind the scenes looks and stuff. Thoughts, if you have questions, I'm always happy to answer them. Twitter, Twitch chat, YouTube comments, whatever. Yeah, I'm loving it, man.